Hello, cryptids.
Hi.
Just playing a little bit dead, feeling dead because it's a Friday. How's everyone else doing?
Hope everyone's having a good Friday.
Hope I'm the only one who's dead.
I can't guarantee that given my current condition, but...
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry, that's so insensitive of me. Anyway, we are playing Danganronpa today.
Yes.
What chapter are we on? Chapter 2?
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. Chapter 2. So, would you kindly give us the rundown on those content warnings?
Content warning, 2 free wellness shots.
That's not a content warning.
No. This game includes graphic depictions of violence to teenagers, gore, graphic deaths, sudden loud noises, gun imagery, mentions of abuse, incorrect portrayal of dissociative identity disorder, gender issues, motorbike crashes, toxic masculinity, and may also mention or reference past sexual assault.
Yes.
There is a lot there.
There's a lot. The game has a lot. Not Fata Morgana levels of a lot, but still a lot.
Still a lot.
Still
So
a
if you
lot.
have to step out at any point, we completely understand.
Yes. Oh, actually, I should probably have up my list of characters I voiced, shouldn't I? That would probably be really helpful for me.
I did not think of that either.
Neither of us thinking of it. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. So
No.
as you guys have seen, I've got a new model. This is my human self. Human. I'm still, feeling a little self-conscious, but you guys have been very accepting, and I appreciate. There is a new redeem related to this, so you can toggle human form cryptic or demon form cryptic, and you can do that by using channel points. It costs quite a pretty penny to do, but it's because the transformation process is a little painful, and so, you compensate me with the love. I do the switch to make the people happy.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got something else. If you want to see more variants of me, maybe convince me to do a little bit other stuffs. We've got the Unbind KrypticSpirits and Free KrypticSbooba, which are 2 separate goals, and they're for 2 separate things. One is demon form me without my binder on, and then the other one is human form me without my binder on. So for human form, we are trying to get to 10 subscribers, and I've chosen to count anyone who's already subscribed before. So we've got the one V the beam the sun as our subscriber, and then the Free the Booba is up to 125 followers. So if we meet either one of those goals, then that will happen. And whichever one we meet first, there'll be an extension of that one put up to I'm trying to think of how to word it. But say we meet the demon one, right? We get to 125 followers. There will be a follower option as well for the human one put up, so that it's not just subscriber lock. I can just only do one of each at a time. So
Yes.
So for instance, if we get to 125, but we only have the one subscriber, and people are like, but we want to see the human one, then I'll put it up for 150 for the followers.
Yes.
So that there will always be a way. So, if you want to see me with my jiggle physics, then you got to bring some friends by and have them follow and subscribe. Follow and subscribe.
Son is struggling. Son has already thought of a joke and cannot say it because spoilers.
Oof. Can you DM me the joke, because I want to know. Obviously, you don't have to worry about spoilers when you're DMing me, because I already know.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious, but I don't want to encourage the spoilers in the chat.
Yeah, so just DM us.
Thank you, son.
We appreciate. Alright, so, game time.
Game time.
Game Tim.
I can hear Nagito jingling about in the background.
Mm-hmm. It's just jingle.
That's how you can tell Nagito's nearby, you just hear him jingling. And then occasionally the jingle will stop and you'll get screamed at. But I can hear him jingling. Possibly sock jingling.
One of them was just by my leg.
There was not a cat near your legs.
I think you're gaslighting me.
I'm not gaslighting you, I swear there was not a cat near your legs.
I'm feeling the ghosts.
He's been feeling the ghost cats a lot lately. They've been pretty active, more active than usual. But they keep rubbing up against his legs and he keeps feeling them and insisting that there's a cat near them, and neither of the cats are in the room.
But I just fought one. Alright.
I see. There are some pissed off dogs outside.
Yeah, some very pissy
Whoa,
dogs.
woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
Whoa, whoa, woof.
I almost forgot. We need to have the death counter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There we go. Death counter.
I will stop interacting with the dogs outside.
You may interact with the dogs outside. It's okay.
Whoa.
What? Show me. Oh!
I see the joke.
You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait quite a while to make that joke, and by the time you can make it, it won't be relevant anymore.
Funny. Oh.
Oh. All right. Makoto's having a moment. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is enough thanks for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
No.
Yeah, not even a spoiler for this game. There was a cat that time. I saw her.
Yes, there's a cat.
I saw her. It sucked gaslighting me. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Wow, you couldn't even include Leon. What a prick. Fucking rude.
Fucking rude.
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. I said it last time, but you know, I'm beating a dead horse here. I know. But Leon was attacked, and she probably would have tried to turn the entire group against him. What he did was maybe slightly further than self-defense, but in this kind of situation, it made perfect sense, and I don't really demonize him for it.
No.
Because, you know, it just... They're like, oh, he's such a big bad guy. It's like, but he didn't really have much of a choice. Because she was just going to go and tell everyone he attacked her and kick up fuck and cause problems. Or she was going to kill someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had decided she was killing somebody, so he didn't really have much of a choice. So the fact that, you know, I almost called him fucking Hashime. The fact Makoto is just like, oh, well, poor Junko and poor Sayaka, and it's just completely leaving Leon off. It's a fucking tragedy. Yes, he got many wellness shots.
Many wellness shots.
Though I don't know if a pitch can be called a shot. I don't know that much about sports. That's assuming an awful lot about me. Oh, fuck, I am tired. I am so sorry, guys. I will try and stop yawning. I will try.
He is EP. He has had a busy day.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Sorry, I was not paying attention. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
Mondo is so pretty.
He is so pretty.
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
Okay. Ugh. I'm so sorry. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You
So
got it.
everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Spasm.
No, no spasm.
I'm having fucking muscle spasms. I'm having a day.
Oh no. Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world.
This is part 2 of yesterday, or, Wednesday.
See?
Just spirit talking.
Yeah. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay?
The
with
mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, and then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
this?
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
No,
What?
No what?
I don't want
I
to live
can't
if it
take
means
it.
killing someone else. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
it's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
so.
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Sorry, my glasses were dirty. This isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. Sayaka a little bit.
So I got a little bit.
Not as much as the mastermind, but, you know, a little bit. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you? That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now?
I don't know, but something about it made me crave spaghetti, and don't ask me for my reasoning, I don't know.
He got jokes, he do got jokes.
He got jokes. I mean, he mostly got one joke, but he got jokes. Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't
Piece
fuck
of
with
shit. Who does he think he is?
I don't know, but can you really be mad at a guy who has one joke? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. Also, apparently somebody else died that we didn't know because the death counter is at 4, and frankly that scares me. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. Daily life.
Boing.
I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved with his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, if somebody was making me exercise, I'd probably kill someone too, I understand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
Can you turn your game down just a little bit? I just noticed I've been able to hear an echo. No, I figured out where it was coming from finally. Think.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Ah, doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Didn't you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, every exercise will make you cry. Excuse me, I had fur stuck in my throat. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you'll uncover the secrets of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really... Oh.
Are you okay? He is struggling.
That doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
I'm surprised Mondo didn't kick the crap out of him for doing a Monokuma impression. Mondo just beat him to the ground. Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay then. So... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
The fuck? A whole new world? What?
you guys?
A whole new world.
I don't even know more of that song. I can't even continue you.
Oh.
I'm sad. It really would suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But... a whole new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder
That
about
seems
that.
unlikely.
Piece of shit!
But we don't know till we look. Rage.
It will never not be funny when he jumps up and just goes, "Piece of shit!" Whatever he meant, it seems that we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
What the fuck? What do you mean more like a staple food source? The fuck does that mean, Taka?
Taka.
Explain. Taka, explain. You and your 2 teeth, explain.
2 teeth.
He does, he's got 2 teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2.
Just 2. 2 very big teeth.
2 very big teeth. I'm sure his dentist is scared. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone's scattered and left the gym. Everyone?
Everyone?
Oh! Everyone!
Oh.
Yeah. But gimme coins. Gimme coin. Oh, there's only 2 things to click on in here. Fucking sucks. Coin. Fuck you.
Coin. See, they scattered, but they didn't see how far. Hero stepped out the door and stopped. He's like, I've had enough.
He looks so fucking smug. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find coins.
Coin. Also, my giggling halfway
Yes!
through the speech was before I had to say Ali's lines was I was giggling. I was thinking, you know how when we see Monokuma disappear, he just kind of like disappears. He falls off the bottom of the thing and goes. I like to imagine that for them and their perspective, it's just him scampering out of the room.
Yeah, that's always how I've imagined
He just waddles his way out, and it's such a funny image.
It really is. Like, I've imagined that he just waddles out, kind of like, you ever seen, like, a toddler in one of those giant fucking winter coats?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I imagine it, where they, like, teeter-totter back and forth, and they're barely standing up.
They're barely remaining upright, but they're still moving at high speed.
Yeah. But I imagine him moving at, like, double that speed.
Yeah. But that was all I was picturing when he disappeared, so I apologise for my giggle.
Hey, Makoto. Did you see what's inside the display case? Oh, bad. This is super bad, man. The fuck are you talking about? I didn't notice anything weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious.
That stuff you see lined up in there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. What? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Bye. You didn't get very far either.
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you.
Yes, I'm gonna go downstairs. Oh, well, there's no stairs. No stairs. What?
What?
I guess I'll go up.
Oh, we go upstairs, okay.
The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Maybe a hexagon. Or, nay, an octagon, perhaps?
An octagon.
This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Boo!
Ah!
Ah!
I am spooked.
Oog!
Boog boog.
Hello, Bucket, how are you? If I ever took a step in there, I'd be a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that would be it for me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gendered bathrooms are so fucking stupid. I've said it before and I will say it again. Like, the way to get into the bathroom, it should be like, they've got like these things where like, they can cut out the wall and it's like this. Right? It should just be cut open, you should be able to see the sinks, and you should be able to see individual doors that go floor to ceiling, and those doors are where the toilets are.
Yes.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Like, you know, this whole gendering it, and then people getting freaked out about the genders, and then people being like, what about the safety of the kids? All would be fixed if you just had, like, thing, little cutout in the wall, bunch of sinks, and then, you know, doors with the toilets. Nobody needs urinals. We can get rid of those. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Fucking nothing in here.
Fucking not even a coin.
Not even a coin.
Not even a coin.
The gate blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything's opened up yet. He did say more would open up after every trial, Makoto.
I'm glad you're good, Bucket.
I'm just following the left wall, by the way.
Are we in the Liberty?
Mm-hmm.
The Liberty.
I'm trying to take a very easy path so that you can definitely follow me, and you know it's not confusing.
So many people in the Liberty.
It's
The Liberty. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
I actually can't say the word now.
Library. Library. A Liberty baby.
I have fucked it. I have said it the fucky wucky way so many times just to be cute that I can't even say it right.
I'm glad you found your switch, Bucket.
Oh, I did it.
You did it. You said the library.
Library.
Liberty.
By the way, for those of you who came in a little bit late, like you know, Bucket, anybody else, we do have new goals at the bottom. You see these little progress bars. They're for new model release things. So if you guys want to see me without my binder or my trans tape, there is opportunity. It is not naked. It is clothed, but with the boobas doing the jiggle physics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's safe enough for Twitch. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. But the goal is 125 follows, so 23 more to go, or 10 subscribe, which is 9 more to go. And the 10 subscribe is for human, and the 125 follows is for a demon form. There's also a redeem that you guys can do. And yes, somebody said sauna. Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Y.
Mr. Y. Welcome back.
Welcome. Hopefully nothing's on fire. But there is another redeem that we could do. So if you guys go into the channel points, it's quite expensive, but you can get me to change my forms, and I will do it live on stream. I will shift my bone structure just to make you happy. I am absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. Why would they have
Toko!
library?
Toko!
Toko.
Fucking Toko.
Toko.
No. It's the most problematic thing said in this entire game.
Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
You just don't get it. Not at all.
What? How does one do what, Bucket?
Make a placenta infused mask.
A placenta infused mask. V is insulted.
I'm glad there are no fires today.
No fires today.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, I was driving earlier and I saw a fire truck pass me and I'm like, man, this is awful far from Mr. Y. I hope they're going the right way.
I am afraid of the placenta infused mask.
I am afraid. I am afraid of just the placenta. Period. Like I don't need not even the mask part. Just the placenta.
Just the placenta.
It was inside the body once. Just keep it away from me. I will look at like my gore and stuff in my video games, but please do not.
No placenta.
Do not put the placenta on my face. I don't want the placenta on my face. Please.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
I mean, you'd think I spent like a solid half my life fucking bleeding every couple of days, but you know, that's still not enough to make me want to be comfortable with that kind of gore. Oh, look at my little reminder thing popped up that I typed right before the stream, which is why we were late, because I was like, oh fuck, I forgot to do that.
Neanderthal behavior. Yeah. Why would you eat the?
It is very weird.
I mean, I mean, at least you haven't eaten
Feet,
dinner, so
eat
there's
dinner.
nothing that can come out.
Eat dinner.
Eat dinner, yes, but at least you haven't, so it's not going to come back up on you.
Just forget about the placenta and eat dinner. We have chicken nuggies in the freezer. Go have them. Stop laying on the floor by the reclining chair and go have the nuggies.
Forgot that's where Monokuma was.
Yeah, we got a Monokuma plushie, and he hide over
He's
where.
currently face down on the floor.
Yes, so because V bear, Monokuma bear is same difference.
It's fine.
Yeah, so he was taking a nap earlier.
Blanket and everything.
Yep, had a little blanket, was doing the, fucking paint me like one of your French girls thing. Like,
Yeah.
so funny. Beautiful. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this! Appearances mean nothing at all!
I will judge books by their author, but only in very specific circumstances.
Is this something I want to ask about?
Well, I mean, I was a massive fan of Harry Potter before J.K. Rowling became a fucking cunt.
Oh, I forget that they were books and not just really mid movies. I forgot they were really crappy books before they were really mid movies. I will flat out say that I'm not a fan of the series because I didn't get into it as a kid and don't have like nostalgia backing me. But I mean, you guys can also sit there and think I have terrible taste because I couldn't get into Doctor Who. I tried. There was just so much of it. It was like Bleach. I couldn't get into Bleach either. And I'm also not a fan of Star Wars or Star Trek. So, probably about like 70% of the population thinks that my taste in things are shit anyway. So I wouldn't take it too hard if you like any of those things.
I don't know who Colin Hoover is. I don't understand the reference. Bucket.
I appreciate that you don't take offense to the Doctor Who. I've tried to get into it really, really bad. Like, I was sitting there and I would just force myself to watch it, and I don't know. I feel like I missed the window. There was a very specific point in my life where if I had gotten into it then, I think I would be really into it. But as soon as Super Who-Lock exploded, I kind of lost interest in Supernatural and Sherlock, the BBC show. And so by that point, my interest in Doctor Who completely died. It's just, it's overexposure. You see it everywhere, and you just kind of go,
See, I was one of the people that I was not raised on Star Wars or Star Trek. I was raised on Stargate.
I saw the Stargate movie, and that's all I've seen, and I liked the movie.
That is disturbing.
I don't even want to say anything to respond to that or say that or
That is disturbing.
acknowledge that.
I was not raised on Star Wars or Star Trek. It was Stargate.
Yeah. I saw there's a Stargate movie, and I saw that, and I thought it was pretty good. But I never actually saw the show. I didn't realize there was like a movie series or a show or
No,
whatever.
TV series.
I didn't even know that until I think you told me 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It would have been right before you moved here.
Yep.
That's fair. Yeah. If I had to pick one that I liked, I would say the only Star Wars I like is the Lego ones. And that's because I like all the Lego games indiscriminately. Yes, that includes the ones that are based on works by questionable authors. But it's fine because I only paid like 23 cents for each of those two particular Lego games. I'm not even kidding. I literally paid exactly 23 cents for the one I have. The Harry Potter Lego game I have, I paid 23 cents for, and I'm fucking proud of it. It was the second cheapest video game I've ever bought. Aside from free ones, obviously. Like, ones that are, like, free by the developer for a while.
Yeah.
But, it was the second cheapest one I ever bought. The cheapest one I ever bought was, a copy of a game called... what was it called? Love Letter. I bought a copy of Love Letter for 7 cents to give to a friend. Because the PC version of that game, if you go on CD sites, is really, really, really cheap. So 7 cents and 23 cents are the cheapest games I've ever bought in my life.
Fair enough.
I love the Lego games in particular. I grew up playing Lego, specifically Lego Star Wars. It was the only Star Wars thing I liked.
Yeah.
But, like, the Lego games are just so fun. I plan to collect them all one day, because I used to have them all. I had them all up until, like, 2016. And then somebody that I used to live with, Lawrence, threw them all away. Lawrence. And I was not thrilled. It was because Lawrence found out about the existence of the Harry Potter ones.
I see.
Bye.
Bye.
What you see before you is nothing more than a rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. Ah, this is such a fun voice. I enjoy it. It's fun. Lego Batman is the best Batman movie to ever exist. My mind will not be changed. I love the part where he's like, but sir, it's in the, it is morning or whatever he says, and he like flops down and he goes, no. I fucking love that part. It's so funny. It was my reaction image anytime anyone sent me anything and I didn't like it for like a solid 2 years. Like, if you sent me anything and I didn't want to hear it, specifically these churches that would like text me random invites to go to their churches, I would just respond with that gif, and that was all I did for like 2 or 3 years because it was so fucking funny. Like, it was hilarious. I would crack myself up every single time.
You need to start
I
filling up the water
see.
picture when you're done with it.
I usually do, I just didn't today.
Small.
I usually do. I just didn't today.
You did not today.
I did not today, no. But it's fine, I filled it up like 4 times yesterday and dumped it down the drain like I was supposed to when I was recalibrating the filter, so technically...
Oh, does that make up for the times you didn't fill it up?
Yes. Are you gonna come back?
Maybe.
He's refusing to sit down. Oh, now you gotta make a liar out of me?
Yep.
Yeah, they were so gay in the Lego Batman movie. I fucking loved it. Fucking loved it. Beautiful.
They did have an interesting relationship in Lego Batman.
They really did.
They really did.
Like, I question the sanity of anyone who ships Joker with anybody. Like, especially like the Harley Quinn Joker shippers. I question it a lot. But I will say that the closest I've ever come to shipping him with anyone is Lego Batman.
Yeah.
And it's because they are both equally fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine accidentally fucking adopting a kid and just leaving them in your house and forgetting they're there for a fucking week? Like, that takes a special kind of fucking bastard to do that.
It does, yeah, it does.
Like, oh yes, you're my son now, cool, great. Abandons.
Bye. Honestly. You're so full of it.
Yeah, me too. When I showed Spirit, that's what I was doing. I was shouting, "Kiss!"
Kiss!
at the TV constantly. He's like, he was just looking at me like, "Are you done? I'm trying to watch the movie."
So you want me to watch the movie? Let me watch the movie.
And I was like, "Kiss!" Humph, I am used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me.
But still, this library is most interesting.
So movie watch-along streams we've considered doing. We've done a couple in the past with the Cuphead TV show, and some people like it and some don't. I think we can't actually show the movies.
I don't think we can show them on streams.
So what we did in the past was we had a timestamp up and had people following along that way. And, you know, it was hit or miss. So if we get more interest in doing movie watching streams, we're happy to do them. People have just asked for them before, and then the people who asked specifically, with one exception, did not make it.
Yeah.
So if people are going to ask and people are really interested in it, we'll do it. It's just a matter of making sure that the people who wanted us to do it are going to be there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Like, if I own the movie and I can show people at my house the movie, I should be able to show people on, like, especially if we're commenting on it. At that point, it should be fair use. Should be. You know, if we're sitting here making commentary the entire time, that's supposed to be fair use. But, you know, these companies sue everybody left and right, so, you know.
So, yeah, we could do something like that through Discord, like watch along there, but
Yeah.
and that would be if people were really interested in it, because we have thought about it before. It's a really fun idea.
Watch-alongs are fun. It would just be a matter of making sure that we've got enough interest to actually do it, but it probably would not be done through Twitch. I don't see us doing it through Twitch again. We did that a couple of times, and it was just people were having to have the Twitch stream up and the movie, and they were running out of screens, and we felt bad. Yeah. Yes, you were the exception I spoke of earlier, V.
Yeah. It was a family movie night.
Yeah, a bunch of people were gonna show up, and it was us three, and I think a couple of other people popped in and out a little bit, but it was pretty much us three, us and the sun. I'll have to see what kind of stuff I have, but next time I've got like a break or something from work, and maybe we don't do proper streams. Maybe we'll do a movie stream. Yes. Huh? What's so interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just
Stop
thinking
talking.
out loud. Stop talking.
He went, stop talking. Some of these voice lines are just funny. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko?
Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
A lot of things have caught my attention, like the fact that wait, I used my mouse. These books are not put away properly, and these ones are all slanted, and these ones are not put away properly, and like they all look like they're the exact same book copy pasted. So clearly they're not organized by name or by cover color or anything. Like they're just kind of haphazardly thrown up there. Makes me sick. My OCD is showing. I gotta stop. We could do some Studio Ghibli, perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I haven't seen Spirited Away in a while, and I'd like to watch that one sometime soon. I'll just have to see which ones I actually own. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time.
Pretentious people like you are always. I'm nothing. Don't judge people. Just let them read what they read, even if it's a comic book. At least they're reading. It's like people who sit there and throw fits when people play stuff on easy. It's like, you know, the person's playing a game, even if they're playing it on easy, or if they're reading a book, even if it's a comic book. As long as it's not like hateful-filled propaganda, let people do what they want.
I feel like we should have Natsuki popping up to go, manga is literature.
I wish I had that in my soundboard. I really do. It's like, let people do what they want. At least they're reading. At least they're playing games. At least they're watching movies. Yeah, I don't like Hifumi either. Can't fucking stand him, actually. But I completely agree. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. What? Fuwaka. Fuck you. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Okay, Lawrence, calm down.
Yeah, Lawrence, chill. Actually, it's not even fucking funny because Lawrence, as a youth, looked like Toko. Like, all the pictures you can find of Lawrence as a youth have, like, these really, really long braids that went well past her ass. His ass, their ass, whatever.
No!
Oh, does the lady protest too much, methinks? I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or
Toko,
whatever.
don't say something you're gonna regret.
It's
Don't
all
say something
self-
you're gonna regret.
Throwaway
Don't-
culture that'll be trashed and
no,
forgotten in half a
no.
decade.
No. Fucking no. No. No, I'm gonna boop anyone who comes on stream who isn't you and isn't Hifumi. They're getting booped, and you're not getting booped. And how you gonna feel about that, huh? No boops for you.
Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. And like, let people write fanfics. Honestly, some of the best written things I've seen have been fanfics. Like, fanfic isn't inherently bad just because the intellectual property it's based on isn't original. I mean, when you think about it, Disney, all of their most popular shit, fanfics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, Beauty and the Beast is considered such a mark fanfic. Cinderella, fanfic. Little Mermaid, fanfic. All of it.
All of it.
All of it. It's technically fanfic because they didn't write the original stuff. So it's like anyone who says that, you know, that fanfiction isn't literature and stuff needs to, like, get their ass up and they need to fucking pay attention because some of the best works are technically fanfics. Hell, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say something and it's highly controversial and I am prepared for my backlash. I'm prepared. But one of the highest selling books is half fanfic. Well, technically it's like a 10th fanfic because it's a much shorter section. But like half fanfic. The Bible is one of the highest grossing in sales books of all time. And the New Testament is fanfic. I said it. It's been said. Fanfic is a legitimate art form. Ugh, you've insulted me and you've insulted my honor! These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. You know what? You know what? Come here. Come here. Boop! Boop! Alright. That's it. That's all I needed to do.
I found a coin in the book.
In the books. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It does go far. I don't personally like it, but my point is it's one of the highest selling books of all time. And it's technically fan fiction. Actually, the Old Testament would technically be considered fan fiction too, because it's derivative of other scriptures. So, my point is that being fan fiction doesn't mean something's not going to be successful, and it doesn't mean that it's bad. It can be fan fiction, it can be bad, or it can be fan fiction, it can be unsuccessful. But original works can be just as unsuccessful or just as bad. So,
2 free wellness shots.
2 free wellness shots. I mean, I myself, I like the fan fictions, and not just because I'm trying to find porn either, before anyone accuses me. You know, yes, that is true sometimes. But also there are things that I like that were just canceled, or the author died, or the author just stopped writing, or whatever. And I'm like, I want to see more of that. But, you know, the person who did it doesn't do it anymore, for whatever the reason may be. And I'm gonna find more. Gonna do it. Besides, if we want to talk about, if we're gonna talk about bad nonsense fan fiction, I've got other titles I could talk about, but the internet would slaughter me. I'm good not going into it. But some of the biggest YA franchises are basically all fan fiction of each other.
That leads you down the rabbit hole of 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight fanfic, which was a Gerald Way fanfic.
That's what I was fucking talking about. I was not going to say it, but yes, that's exactly what I was referring to. And yeah, you know, some fanfic authors are people who are having to try like 3 or 4 times as hard because they're not writing in their native language and they're doing the best they can. And
fanfic writers are always the people who are living in the middle of like utter chaos, like the apocalypse is happening in their city and they're like, sorry guys, I had my leg blown off.
Like the zombies are eating my head right now, but like I'm still gonna get that update out to you every single week. It's gonna happen. You know, even if I become a zombie and I'm out eating people, I'm gonna come back and write my update every week like I promised. And it's like, alright, well thank you, Slasher Lover number 69. We love you. You're great.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what was happening in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. I love how it just says loan here. Like, not checkout, but loan. It seems so professional. No! Go the fuck away! The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What is this? Hope Speak Academy.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside?
But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. It's a felony.
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but a serious issue beyond our control has made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone of you for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean?
The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem.
It would seem Hope's Peak had
Don't
to stop
hydrate.
functioning as a school.
Hydrate, don't hydrate.
Yes, hydrate, don't hydrate.
Let's see, 1 second. You're in a server where all people... Yeah, honestly, I respect the fuck out of people who don't have English as a first language and bother to learn it at all, no matter what they do with it. It's such a fucking difficult language. Like, me struggling to learn other languages has been mostly in part due to the fact that English doesn't follow language conventions that most other languages follow. So when you're trying to learn other languages, it's fucking difficult, but I can only imagine the clusterfuck that is learning a language that is, like, it actually follows the different language conventions, it actually makes sense, and then you're trying to learn English, like, what the fuck?
You're like, what the fuck is this?
Like, what the fuck? Why would you put yourself through that? I have mad respect, but also I question your sanity just like a tiny little bit. Because, like, English is just fucking what?
Hydrate makes the throat great.
Gotta lube up that throat. Did you read this one?
I read that one.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't remember.
And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
I think it's considered the second hardest. I think there's one other language that's harder, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
No idea.
No fucking clue. I think there is one that is technically harder, but I think you're right. Like, it is a difficult language. So much so that I've noticed that people who speak English and have written English their entire lives tend to make lots of fuck-ups that, if it had been another language they've been brought up with, they probably wouldn't, because, you know, the way that the language was structured would make enough sense that it would be easy to figure out what is technically correct. It might be Mandarin, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's many folk here in the US that can't comprehend the English language either, so completely get you. Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna piss off my American viewers. The American language, I'm sorry, is different. No, it's not. It's the same fucking thing. It's just different spelling, but it's the same thing. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago?
Sorry, I was looking up the hardest language to learn.
Is it Mandarin?
Yeah, Mandarin. This is for people who speak English. So there's Mandarin, Arabic, Polish, Russian, Turkish, and Danish.
But those are difficult for people who speak English.
For
So
people who speak English.
I do think that English is like the second hardest to learn overall.
The hardest language to learn for a non-English speaker would be Arabic. Apparently so.
Apparently.
Some places claim that Cantonese is actually the hardest.
Point is, English is up there. Merkel.
I would say you're probably not that far off if your guess would be English, Mandarin, or Arabic.
Yeah.
Because those seem to be the most common ones.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the hardest language to learn would be whatever language that isolated tribe that throws spears at anyone who tries to approach their island is, because, you know, we've not had a chance to catalog the language, therefore learning it's fucking impossible. But, you know, aside from that one, I plan on trying to learn... we plan on trying to learn some languages together, and, like, holy fuck, it's hard. We want to learn Korean, because we watch a lot of Korean-based media. So, you know, like, a lot of stuff that's Southern Korean produced, or it's indie projects that are produced by people who have, like, South Korean ancestry, and, you know, they put it in Korean because, you know, it fits the tone of their project. We want to learn Japanese because we like a lot of random spin-off musicals of various shows and stuff that we like. And we want to be able to go see them in person, so we'd like to learn enough Japanese to make that possible. We plan on learning BSL because we're both kind of hard of hearing and severely autistic, so being able to do some form of sign language is pretty important. And then, do you remember what the last one is? Because the last one's close to home for you. It's one that you said you should have known.
Oh, Gaelic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
I would have
leaving
known
any
if the English didn't go in the white. Honestly,
It's fine. Technically, you're bilingual already. You got English and you got Scots.
English and Scots.
I mean, you're technically, but
Because
untechnically.
Scots is not a dialect; it's a language of its own, and I will go on and on and on about this.
Yes, but I say it's technically, but not technically, because, you know, it just depends on where you look on whether it's actually classed as a language, because, you know, English elitism. It is a fucking language. American is not a language, but Scots is a language.
Scots is the same language. It just developed alongside English, which is why it's similar. But there are plenty
I mean,
of...
it's like French and Spanish.
Yeah.
French and Spanish are two different languages, and they're just about as different as English and Scots are.
The way I describe it is Scots is its own language the same way Canadian French is, or Mexican Spanish and Spain Spanish. That's or Brazilian Portuguese and
yeah.
Portugal Portuguese. It's they come from the same branch. They just split off and evolved alongside each other.
Yes, exactly.
Because there are plenty of words that you could say in Scots to an English speaker and they would not have a fucking clue what's going on. But
And was that a question or was that disbelief? Who's...
most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance.
What the shots?
Good for you on the shots.
But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago.
Wellness shot.
But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all over in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and I never saw anything about this.
So in other
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here.
Fair, I see. Disbelief. Disbelief. Well, he wanted to learn it because he'd started at one point, and I want to learn it mostly because I'm really curious. I think it would be me.
It would be.
You know, it's unfortunately because of certain restrictions put on Scotland by certain other countries, a language that has died off quite a bit. And I would be interested in being a person who can help preserve that.
Imagine basing a kid on AI voices.
Oh my god, I don't... they would have a fucking Alexa voice. They would just sound like Alexa.
Ugh. Oh no.
Oh no, not Alexa.
But yeah, you really only know Gaelic if you're up in the Highlands.
Yeah.
The Islands, and it's a shame. Honestly, the Lowlands and, you know,
The closer you get to
closer
England...
they, like, it should still be something that's taught, but it's an elective course, and even then the elective doesn't teach you very much.
See, it should be mandatory. Like, it should be part of country pride. It should be mandatory.
No, not TikTok girl voice accent.
No.
No.
It's fine. You gotta teach them on the Monokuma AI. Actually, the concept of a Monokuma AI is quite terrifying. Nobody make that real. No, don't. Please.
I'm sure it already exists.
The voice ones exist, but I'm talking like a full-blown AI. Please don't. Don't. It's a bad idea. We've all seen where it will go.
Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything.
Oh god, no.
Oh no. Oh god, no. Of course, that's assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real though, does that solve one mystery surrounding the school? The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, true.
But then what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
no.
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now.
The mastermind's motive, if we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out? Or... Coin, 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 coin.
Coin,
Fuck.
coin, coin, coin.
The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Coin!
Coin.
Was that the same place you found a coin? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time.
Coin.
Did you find coins in the same exact places, or are they different?
No, the exact same places.
The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing's incredibly dusty. Blah, 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 blah.
No coin.
Coin! 100 coin!
100 coin.
What's behind this door?
Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of old books and files.
Rich. I
I can't imagine what business you would have in there.
That's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. Yes, you do.
Makoto!
In Makoto. It's interesting that Byakuya doesn't want you to check it out. Seems suspicious.
Thus.
Reality isn't everything. I'm skipping through the text that's the same as stuff we've looked at before, and the ones for the cameras and the monitors are all very similar, so... The text in all these classrooms is basically the exact same too. Figure nobody wants to hear me say the exact same thing like a million times. You'd rather get new stuff.
New.
Alright, that was 2B. Where's not 2B? Is there a not 2B?
Doesn't look like it.
Yes, there's 2A. This is not 2B.
Oh, I see, I see, I see it.
Yes, exactly.
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
Coin.
Coin. Are you still finding them in the exact same places as me?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's scripted where they're found.
Must be.
Coin. Did you find one in the clock too?
Yes.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a whole new world. I should probably take a really close look around.
What? What's with the hallways that just end?
Fuck knows.
Where did you go?
Just a
The
second.
pool. Go to the
Oh.
stairs.
I see it, I see it. Oh, hey Makoto, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool!
I can't believe they didn't go for the low-hanging fruit that is the pool on the roof joke by making the pool on the last floor of the building. You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Gee, I wonder why Makoto. It's almost like she's interested. Behind this door is the locker room.
This is the girls' locker room.
This is
A
fine.
true gentleman will respect our space, yes?
Is this some kind of card reader? I wonder what it's for. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? A surveillance camera. Even here we're being watched. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Boing!
Boing. The second floor is opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you
If things continue like
understand?
this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. Oh, I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it.
Why are you getting mad? Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get a little stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go inside the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though.
Maybe don't be so judgmental, Makoto.
I know, right? Fucking men. Behind this door is a locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really?
Of course.
Really, really?
Woo!
If you want to unlock her? Wow, that's some weird language. If you want to unlock her the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it'll be all ducka 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 ducka.
Guys, it would really hurt to get shot by that thing.
No, I think it would be a little worse than that.
But what happens if someone loans a handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
Ah! That never even occurred to me! To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? 'Cause my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex crazy maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. Called out. Called out.
Yeah, Celeste would be really judgy.
Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, so judgy. All ideas to itty bitty titty committee. So, keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, then there would be nothing to stop them.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Celeste. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the
I
worst.
hate you so much.
See?
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Ah,
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got
Celeste
it.
Hero, you want to come with me?
As for
There is
me,
nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
This fucking sucks. My gender marker is still female. So if I was in this situation, I would have to go through the girls' locker room, and I love the pool. But I would not go through the girls' locker room because I'd feel like a creep. So I would never get to swim.
No swim.
And that for me would be my number one drawback in this situation. No swim.
No swim.
Yeah, I get that. Mine sometimes shriek at me, and other times they stay completely silent and just die. So it depends. Like, I may get a notification that they're gonna die, I may not, and the whole thing makes me a little bit anxious, not gonna lie. I'll be sitting here like, I really hope my headphones don't die during the stream. That would suck. And then they're like, alive the whole time. And then I don't think about it another stream, and they're like, dead halfway through. No sound for me. And then I have to pretend like I can hear everything. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. I think now is a good time for us to take a quick break, because I have to make peeps all this stuff with the water. What?
It temporarily looked like if me had Hero's hair.
Oh, I was not looking.
Maybe we'll see here.
Oh, I see it! That's fucking funny. But anyway, we will be right back. Let me go drop Gizmo back in the tank so you can have some Gizmo time.
Gizmo time.
Gizmo time.
Gizmo time.
Welcome. We back. Hello. This is the wrong screen. This is the right screen. There we go.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Oopsies.
Anyway, Taka, you may continue talking. You are allowed to speak.
He is allowed to speak. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything, any interesting new anythings?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet
The
down.
warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
Well, I didn't get a chance to look there because I went upstairs first because it was closer.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh well,
Why?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come
You
on.
fucking people.
Mondo is me every day.
Yeah.
You fucking people.
You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck. We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. No, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece
Whatever
of...
you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something. So, are we done for today? Oh, well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Oh, it zoomed in on Byakuya. No one else said anything, but it zoomed in on him. What is this, a mystery mouse tool that's going to be useful to us later? What the fuck? Why?
This is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly
That is the coolest thing
prohibited.
about this game, aside from the locker rooms, is the fact you can't go eat cheese at, like, midnight.
That's so sad.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Should've gotten up this full of cheese while I was gone.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Should've.
Shoulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Jinx, you can't speak till I say your name. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. We all promise not to leave our rooms during the night. I'm kidding. Spirit. During the nighttime. There is not much else to do. I guess I'll go to bed. I was gonna like leave you hanging until you had a line next, but I felt bad. I do that to him all the time.
And every time I just pout arm.
I didn't even look to see if you were pouting this time. I just instantly felt bad. Mr. Monokuma! Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby. Nothing I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great. Not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I am a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Gee, I wonder if that's about Makoto.
I wonder.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Did you guys have a good break with Gizmo, by the way? Was he behave?
Was Gizmo behave?
I wanted to let you
He's
know
there.
that your e-handbooks have been
He's there.
updated.
He's there.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Coin!
Coin.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get more coin.
There's one in the trash can.
Is there any anywhere else?
Not that I see.
Doesn't look like it.
Nagito, stop screaming!
He wants to know who he's named after. Taka was right. We can really get in here now. But the others must be waiting for me in the dining hall.
Oh.
Would she be it?
Hey, Makoto.
1 second, we have to let Nagito in the room because he is throwing a fit. A bitch fit of epic proportion. What?
He's got one of the fucking toy, you know the toy that's got the 3 bits of fabric?
Yeah.
He's got one of them hanging in his whip and he's just walking in circles screaming.
He's just walking around, dangling his toys, screaming. Okay, Spirit, thanks. Disappearing like that. Oop. Oop.
I just saw the disappearance.
Yeah. He gets a certain amount away from his manifested body and it just vanishes.
It just crumples up. Morning, Makoto.
Good morning, is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet.
Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of his bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Trying to get Nagito's attention. Nagito! It's okay, you don't have to scream. Which is?
I am thirsty.
Hey, come
How
on!
the hell is that a problem? Ifumi, would you make me some tea?
Huh?
Milk tea, if you please.
What? Why me?
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your reason?
This is
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
I emphatically decline! You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct. Act and react.
Well then, if you don't mind.
A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh.
Wait.
She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What? Hey! What are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Yes.
Imagine we're at a coffee shop. Just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? And I further imagined that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea, please.
Oh my god, Celeste, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset.
Well then make your own fucking tea.
Honestly. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments.
Then make it your fucking self.
Fuck's sake. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go on with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went through all that trouble to make you the tea, and you wanted me to go even further?
Yes, I realise it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
I hope somebody kills you. I hope she fucking dies. I mean, wow, she's a pest. I hope nothing bad happens to her. Well, we don't actually have a menu.
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
What? Okay, your little picky will bring it right out. Oink, oink.
I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yes, shit, you really went psycho there.
Mondo, you're not supposed to say that.
Mondo.
Mondo.
Baby.
Baby, no. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But...
Bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot.
What happened?
It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself.
Maybe he just wasn't there?
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him.
What he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what he might have meant. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay then, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
Well
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. I think I know exactly where he's gone. Because you see, there was a certain place he didn't want anyone else to go. So what if he went there? What if? What if? What do you think? You think that's a reasonable assumption?
Mm-hmm.
When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? Of all the things I'd imagined, this was most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another.
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding.
The hell you doing here, man? We were very concerned.
Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well,
What? So are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
It's just something to keep in mind.
What?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such high stakes, high tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining.
His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
The fuck do you mean, game? It's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right. It's a zero-sum game.
Huh?
are you
It
okay
is
with
part
this?
of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we're going through now is called a zero-sum game.
Listen, bitch, I didn't graduate college to come back and hear some of my programming class level bullshit. This is supposed to be a Friday night. No. No, shit, we meant to. We were having a rolling blackout and I completely forgot by the time the lights came back on.
Oof.
I will be looking after the stream though. Spirit, please remind me.
Okay.
Because I totally meant to look and then I started and then, no.
No.
Fucking Texas Power Grid having, you know, other plans for me.
In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see. You mean like an elimination match?
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings. Most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
And I know it's like no biggie to you personally, but if I say I'm gonna do something, I really like to keep my word, and I can't believe I forgot.
Is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So in other
So
words,
this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others.
He says that like it's a question, you know, like he's questioning it, but surely he's figured it out already. He has said as much. That can't be what they had in mind.
This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun.
He smiled again as he spoke. That doesn't look like a smile.
That
Look a
does not
little.
look like a smile.
Smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human.
It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Tagami heir apparent.
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not
I
possible.
won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a
Who the
bitch.
fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of
I'm
shit.
gonna fucking kill you.
Please do.
Like I said, I won't die.
You keep saying that, but
Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation.
oh Byakuya, how I envy you.
Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, well, I do apologise. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
Hmm.
It's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? To kill your own friends is...
that's horrific.
Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But
But, you know...
But what? Stop trying to force the contradictions on me and accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead. You got off on bullying people that can't fight back? You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
No,
Fuck
Mondo
you.
and Chihiro are friends. Like, look at how he stepped up for Chihiro. Like, look at that. Friends.
Historical best friends?
Hey, listen. You can be, like, fuck buddies and lovers and all that shit and still be friends. We're friends. We're best friends.
We're best buddies.
We're best fucking friends. Haha, haha, hee hee, ho ho.
Haha hee hee hoo hoo. Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of
That's it, you're fucking dead.
Just a
Hold on, calm down. I am calm.
I don't think so, Mondo.
How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time.
Waste of time.
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Someone could easily poison the food no matter what. Somebody could go and poison the food in the entire building and have like one portion that isn't poisoned and that be the portion that they eat. Your point makes no sense, Byakuya. No sense.
No sense.
shit.
Yes, there's an F in Friends with Benefits for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Friend.
Friend. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
I do ship the two of them though, because I feel like Mondo would kick the shit out of anyone who would dare look at Chihiro wrong, and I just think that's the
Someone
kind
breathes to her harshly in Chihiro's direction and Mondo's ready to down someone.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's the kind of person that Chihiro needs. Chihiro is fragile and needs a protector, and Mondo is that person.
All I'm saying is that ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye.
I didn't realize you were going to say his line. I thought you were going to say something I was going to have to be like, no, that's it, stream over, goodbye.
What?
I thought you were about to break a certain rule.
No.
That was what I thought the giggle was. That was why I went, huh?
Whoa. No.
Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that?
He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with
Go
me.
fuck him then.
Don't fuck him, Mondo.
Don't
God, have
fuck
you
him.
learned nothing? Yes, 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 yeah. I mean, yes, son. I agree, son. Yes.
Got a bit excited there.
They're one of my favorite pairings. The three of them.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yes, exactly. Son, I need you to go into my soundboard thing where I have the things for the sounds I need, and I need you to put that one down because I need that one and I keep forgetting. Please and thank.
Liz and thing.
Did you read this one?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Do you want to click to the next line?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was waiting to answer the you son of a bitch, I'm in. It's a Rick and Morty quote. I need to add it. And it needs to be added to my soundboard that I'm very slowly making because I have very little free time.
Hey, come on. You too, Toko? Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting.
None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that.
I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there.
You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you?
Hey, Toko, wait!
Just let her go. When she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Wellness shots.
Wellness shots. Yes, that is one of my favorite Rick and Morty quotes. I fucking love that line. I use it as a reaction gif a lot. I think it was actually one of the ways I introduced the show to you when I was first talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I used it as a reaction gif, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you liked that show," and I was like, "I fucking love that show."
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? You don't know? I fucking love that show. I breathe that show. I eat that show. I sleep that show. I love it.
He loves it.
Yes, I love it. I don't love certain people who are involved with the creative process of it, but I love it. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Is it time for a free time event? Jeez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time!
Free time!
Alright, son, have you returned? I need pull. Pull. We're gonna decide via a poll who to spend time with. And I think Sun still has a list of who's available when. So he can put a poll up for like 30 seconds with however many people he can fit from that list. If you want somebody else that isn't in the list, by the way, just shout them, and if they're a possibility, we can always run them against whoever wins the poll. Because I know there are more than 5 options. If you decide to go around and coin hunt, just tell me where coins are.
Okay.
And tell me where you look, please, so that I don't look in the same place. Right now, I'm just clicking through stuff trying to find Mondo coins. You get them and you can
Mondo
use
coins?
them. What did I say?
He said Mondo coins.
Oh, Monokuma coins. Mondo coins. I'm trying to find Monokuma coins. They're in random objects. We've looked at all the dialogue for these objects before. But I'm just trying to find coins. We have a free time event, which means we get to spend time with someone random that we pick. So Son is going to make a quick poll, and then you get to vote on which character we spend time with. I personally have a very, 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 very strong preference right now, but I want everyone else to pick. Where have you looked for coins?
The laundry room.
Okay.
There was 2 in the machines at the left-hand side, and 1 for the magazine.
You can't make polls on mobile? Okay.
No.
Spill can you make? Son, can you just DM us really quickly the list of people who can
everyone except Byakuya and the people who are dead.
Oh, okay. You knew this off the top of your head?
No, he sent a message.
Oh, he sent a message. Okay, cool. So, yeah, if Byakuya was your choice, guys, I'm sorry, but... which 2 machines?
The 2 on the left-hand side.
Coin. So yeah, these coins are what I'm looking for. They're scripted, they appear in very specific places. Oh, no, you're good, don't worry. But yeah, I'm just looking for these coins. And what you do with these coins is you go through here. Or do we have enough for 2 full pulls? Because we could do 2 30-second pulls. Or we could just do one with like the first 5 people. And then whoever wins goes in the next poll as well. Because there's multiple events for today, yeah?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so why don't we do the first 5 people listed. And then whoever wins... whoever wins that gets to go into the next poll as well. And the people who win just keep being in until we don't have any more to get out of them. Does that make sense? Alright, so this is how the Mondo coins work. You get to go here. Mondo coins. Mono coins.
Mondo coins.
So you can put all of them in and then have like no repeat chance if you go up to like 11 or whatever.
Okay, poll is up. Byakuya is not available and Chihiro is sad. So we can't go and fuck Chihiro either.
Aww. So these items you can give to people during free time.
There are 5 free times events in chapter 2.
Okay, cool.
Taka has 1. Okay.
Alright, so Taka will get to also go in the next poll because I think you have to do 2 events with people to get the full stuff from them.
I think so.
So Taka and then the next 4 people will be in the next poll. Do you know where to find him? Okay, I will check the map. Surely I've got enough items that he'll like something I have. Alright, map. Okay, I found him. He is in here somewhere.
Okay, next poll is up.
It said he was in the hallway, didn't it? Did it not? Stairs to first floor, so... Oh, here he is.
You hear me?
Damn, Taka, okay.
When you see someone naked, you can tell at a glance whether they're trustworthy or not. Which is why it's necessary for us to bear ourselves to each other.
You understand?
So show me what you've got. Show me everything. I didn't realise we were actually going to go and talk to Taka.
Well, he won the free time event, right?
We were voting with everyone. Mondo won.
Oh!
You said add him to the next one.
Oh, no, I meant, like, because we have 5 events. Sorry, I meant we had 5 events. So, like, do the first one, whoever wins. And then, you know,
But
add...
that was not...
Sorry.
Everyone voted. Like, not everyone had been voted on yet.
I'm sorry.
Where is he?
We'll do Taka and Mondo. Also, Sun. Yeah, that old excuse. He just wants to see Mondo naked. Sun, could you add "Show me what you've got" to the list of sound alert things I need? Because I need to get that one also for Rick and Morty as well. Did you read this one?
No. I'll try to find him.
Yeah, it says fucking stairs to first floor, but that's bullshit. Stairs to third floor.
So show me what you've got. Show me everything.
Should I hang out with Taka for a while? That's the time, Taka.
Count on it.
Alright, when the body is naked, so is the soul. So get to stripping down.
Taka and I bared ourselves to each other in the bathhouse. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Taka a present? What would you like to give him? What does he like? Do you know what he likes? Son, can you see what he likes? I want to make sure I'm giving him a good gift. And I don't want to give away the school crest or the despair bat. I want to keep those. Thank you, son. Alright, so I've got a graduation album. Yes, got to give him a present. Son requires the present. Self-destructing cassette tape, golden gun, Murumasa, Rose Whip, adorable reactions collection. I know who likes the layering share, so we'll hold off. Jimmy Decade t-shirt, Scarab brooch, love status ring, and prismatic hardtack. What we gonna give?
I don't know what anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Adorable reactions collection. Really? Okay. Oh! I hit the wrong button. I almost didn't give him a gift.
Wow, very impressive. I should thank you for this. So, thanks.
Seeing Taka so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
I've been wanting to tell you something for a while now, Makoto.
You hear me?
And now that it's just the two of us, this is the perfect time to confess.
Huh?
Listen, Makoto, your hoodie is awesome.
Thanks.
You have really amazing fashion sense. Now wearing a hoodie under your school uniform? Your public morals are ruined. Just absolutely ruined.
Sorry, did I do something wrong? The dress code was pretty flexible at my old school.
Well, that's not the case here at Hope Speak Academy. As long as I live, I will protect our morals. Take off that incredibly stylish hoodie this instant.
I think Taka just wants people to be naked.
Yeah.
Right now?
That's enough!
Of course.
Crap, Taka seems to be taking this really seriously. Well, I'd better come up with a good excuse or I might actually have to give him my hoodie. It's a flashlight! Well, okay guys, what do we think the correct answer is? Anyone have any guesses? Spirit, Sun, Bucket, Mr. Y, me, any guesses? Nut, Snud, Nagito, Sock.
I would. Depends. Do you want it to be the right answer or not?
We should be trying for the right answer, right? So that we can get the jeeps and things.
Yeah.
Is this one the right one?
No.
No? What do you think it is? Is it this fucking one?
No.
So it leaves this one.
Mhm.
How hard is that, Spirit? How hard is that?
I don't know if you just wanted me to tell you or not.
I wanted you to tell me what you thought the correct one was.
But I knew what the correct one was because I have the thing open on my computer.
Oh. I see. But it's a makeshift hard hat.
A hard hat?
Yeah. I mean, this school's really dangerous, you know? There's no telling what might happen. So, like, just in case, you know?
You may have a point there.
I do, I totally do.
Well, if it's for your own safety, I suppose I can give you special permission. Just this once. But the instant this school goes back to normal, you will hand over that amazingly cool hoodie.
Yeah, you got it.
Students these days are utterly ignorant of proper dress code. It's quite a pain.
Look at his fucking
He is
face.
so distressed over the hoodie. And frankly, I don't understand youth fashion these days anyway. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to teach you all about how you should be dressing.
Huh? Getting fashion advice from Taka as well. Let's just say, unexpected.
I wear this uniform 365 days a year, rain or shine, flood or drought, wind, hail and hurricane.
Even on your day off, even on holidays?
School itself may observe holidays, but there's no such thing as vacation for a student. So as long as I live the life of a student, I will always wear my uniform.
I see.
Also, I have 10 sets of my uniform, so I always have a clean one. There's nothing strange about that.
No, I'd say wearing your uniform when you're not at school is totally strange. I'd better keep that to myself, though. That's beautiful. I love you and your quotes, Mr. Y. You were amazing.
Yes. Trust me, wearing the uniform every day helps keep you motivated. You should give it a shot.
Taka's exactly the kind of guy I thought he was. Taka's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Okay, so, for the polls going forward, here's what I think we should do. Unless there's only going to be like 1 or 2 free time events, we should take the people we've already seen once but not twice and have them at the top of the poll list. So like they're going to be in the poll no matter what.
Okay.
And then just go alphabetically down the list and add other people to fill in the gaps. Does that make sense? And then like once they've been used once, that's it.
Okay.
So at that point, last time we pretty much just saw Sayaka, yeah? I think the game forces you to see her pretty much the entire
We
time.
also spoke to Taka.
Oh, we did? So is this the second one?
Yeah. I think so.
We can check in the report card, yeah?
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time left. I can't just sit around. I should head out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've already done Taka twice. We've done Sayaka. And, you know, she's dead anyway. So, those are the only ones we spoke to last time, because I think there was just 3.
We spoke to Sayaka, Taka, and Mondo.
Did we speak to Mondo?
We did because he was all excited about putting Makoto on a motorbike.
Oh, that's right! Okay, so this will be Mondo's last one since he won that other poll.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go find Mondo. Oh, look at them.
Look at them.
They're queer buddies. They're gay friends.
Okay, I guess you can talk to them if they're depressed.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't listing it as, you know, available. So
Yeah, it's them being available, yeah.
I want to get out of this depressing-ish shithole. Head down to the beach or something.
Alright, let's spend time with Mondo.
Hell yeah.
Alright, son, if you could get that list of gifts ready so I know what to give him.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
totally
he'd like
down to kill some time with you.
I feel like he'd love the sword, but I'm not sure. Killed some time with Mondo. Mondo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Mondo a present? Yes, definitely. I feel like he would probably like the Decay shirt or the Muramasa. Hey, look, I was right with both. Okay, guys, do we want to give him the Decay t-shirt or the Muramasa? So 33 or 50. Which one you guys want? Muramasa or Decay shirt? Any preference?
I have nothing I can give to Mondo. Oh wait. I do.
Oh.
I also have the Muramasa.
Oh. 33. Okay. A limited edition shirt featuring legendary punk rocker Jimmy Decay. Only 100 were ever made.
Seriously? You don't mind?
Hell yeah.
You're a hell of a guy, Makoto.
I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Ah, damn it. Bastard. Damn it, bastard son of a bitch.
What's wrong? Why are you so mad?
What?
Why am I mad? Why am I mad? Can't you see why I'm mad? I need to get out of here. I need to get out and run wild. I'm so pissed off right now. Shit.
I know how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay?
Hey, how about we have a one-on-one?
A one-on-one?
Yo.
Relax. It's just a bare knuckle brawl. No weapons. What do you say?
What?
What?
Didn't you hear me? A bare knuckle brawl. Bare knuckle brawl.
The idea scares me, but I would be down. I would do it.
Mhm.
I'd better come up with something fast. When he says bare knuckle brawl, I think he must mean... Alright guys, what do we want to say? If you know the correct answer, you're allowed to shout it out. If you've got one that you just want me to put, you can shout it out. Whatever. Spirit is also allowed to have opinions. Anyone whose hand is not on the controller can have opinions. My hand is on this controller, so I cannot have opinions. Hand to hand?
Hand to hand.
A hand-to-hand fight?
Hell yeah. Hand to hand. Knuckle to knuckle.
Wellness shots!
Wellness shot.
Hold on, friends can't fight each other.
What? What?
Well, that's the only way I can burn off all this energy.
But I mean, I've never been in a fight before. Oh, I know, why don't you go ask Sakura?
What?
I mean, you can spar with her, right? You don't have to actually fight, just train.
Don't be a fucking idiot. I can't hit a girl. And she's a girl, right? It'd ruin my honor. My mum would kill me.
Piece of shit!
I'm serious. I can't hit girls. It's not like I'm scared of her or anything. You bastard.
Okay, okay, you don't have to shout.
Damn you!
Shouting's in my blood, asshole. When I get stressed out, I yell. Shit.
Sounds like you must be really stressed out.
Don't fuck with me.
Just a nervous habit. It's the big deal. Other than the fact that it makes it hard to ask girls out. I get all nervous and I start yelling, so I always get rejected.
I was too busy laughing at him not being able to ask girls out. It's like, what are you doing in the laundry room with Chihiro then?
Thanks to that, I'm on a 10-game losing streak right now. It really sucks.
10 games, that's pretty bad.
Shit, and I've forgotten about that too. Thanks for reminding me, jackass. How are you gonna make it up to me, shitstain? Oh, no, I'm getting all depressed. I'm out of here.
Yeah, right, have a wank already. Fuck's sake. Shoulder slump, Mondo trudges away. I guess I kind of messed that up, but I didn't see a side of Mondo I had no idea existed. It was almost kind of cute. He'd murder me if you heard me say that, though. Mondo's report card has been updated. Ooh, downshift, okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so, next poll. Next poll. That way we will know when it is time.
So, am I just including everyone except Taka and Mondo?
Is that all that's left, pretty much? That's available?
In that case, it would be Aoi, Celestia, Chihiro, Hifumi, Kyoko, Sakura, Toko, and Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro.
Okay, yeah, you can just kind of go from where we left off.
What is
Alright, alright. We've had our administrative talk. We are going. Poll is coming. Ding dong ding bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
You have permission to bark at the dog outside.
Woo woo woo.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Prohibited.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay, pulls up.
Polls up. So whoever wins this one will be the next free time event. And don't worry, if your favorite doesn't win, there are always more. Another day gone. But even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Ooh! Ooh, speaking of not getting to sleep until late in the night, I have amazing news that has nothing to do with the stream. But you know, I've been pretty candid and open with like my health stuff. And I know I was joking a little while back about how Spirit's afraid that like I stopped breathing in my sleep. Guess who's finally getting their sleep apnea treated, bitches?
Ooh.
I get my machine next week. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Healthy sleep. Healthy sleep.
Healthy sleep. Chihiro 1. Nobody else has voted for Chihiro 1. Chihiro wiped everyone out.
The one time Chihiro could wipe everyone out.
Yeah.
I love how we voted for the entire throuple.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
Okay.
Oh, look, see, chat's happy for you.
Yeah, thank you. You know who you should be happy for? Spirit, because frankly, he was a lot more tore up over the fact that my sleep apnea was as bad as it was than I am.
He told me how bad it was when he went for the first, like, when he did the first, like, sleep study part of
You
it.
can give them the numbers if you want. I don't care.
He had 67 events an hour when he slept.
An event means I stop breathing.
So he stops breathing 67 times an hour. I'm like, that is fucking terrifying.
But you know how many times it goes down to if I'm hooked up to the CPAP, or at least the time I had my study done where they hooked me up to a CPAP for the first time. 1 event per hour. Yeah, I averaged 1 event per hour. Slightly lower than 1 event per hour.
Which is significantly less scary.
Yeah, which is actually much lower than average.
Mm.
Because on average, I think it's 3. I think the average person has 3. Which, you know, if you didn't know that, I'm sorry. It's fine, you don't swallow spiders in your sleep, you just occasionally stop breathing, it's fine.
That is scary.
It's like, it's literally just for a second. It's like you miss 1 breath, so it's not like you actually stop. And yeah, that's more than 1 a minute. Yeah, he was terrified when he found out.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, be the happiest for him, because I'm just like, I've lived with this long, so I'm gonna be fine. He's like, you're gonna die.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I was like, ooh, it's my birthday time, 9/23. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. You know what, fuck it, I've got a lot of coins, I don't care. If you find any, though, tell me, but I'm not bothering. I've gotten tired of searching that one particular room.
I don't think you need to search it if you've already checked it once the chapter.
Oh, was it once a chapter? I just
I
assumed...
assume they kind of rotate during the chapter.
Oh.
You know, swap and come back and refresh.
I just assumed every time you could go somewhere, boom, it changes every single time. So, like, every free time event, it's different. That's what I thought. I went to the breakfast meeting, same as always, but...
Is this everyone? It feels a little small.
Byakuya and Toko had stormed off yesterday, and it wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today.
Even the table looks bigger somehow. I assume that's because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining.
Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kind of empty.
Still, I know Byakuya's whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko?
I vote no, she's super annoying.
How can you be so cold? You are like a piece of rock candy.
Coming from you, Celeste!
What? No, rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet. Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. We've got no choice. Get some rope, we're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged.
I think that's going a little overboard. Really? I don't think it is. Go for it. Do it. Do it.
He's right, in this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever.
What?
The fuck are you talking about? You're gonna use the rope to do tug of war or something? Idiot.
It can't
I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot. Who are you calling stupid?
I had to look at my phone. That is my text notification tone. I had to look down like, what?
Whoa.
Huh? What's wrong, Chihiro? You don't look so great.
Oh,
Oh, I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Self-loathing? Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got nervous. I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who can't fight back.
Aww.
I hate how weak I am.
Oh, I see. So Mondo made you depressed. What? How is it my fault? I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway.
Oh,
right?
Mondo!
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 Are you crying?
Yeah, maybe you said something wrong, Mondo?
It's because you were screaming like a lunatic. Come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore.
No, can we talk about how fucking cute this is? Mondo's like, stop yelling. He's like, I'll fucking yell when I want! Chihiro, single tear. And Mondo's like, okay, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry, please don't cry.
Please don't cry. I love you.
Really? Not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Shut up.
What?
I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man.
Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's
Maybe I
right.
mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me.
Left you.
Oh, yeah. My brother's dead.
Oh, I see.
That's
Anyway,
Wow, really, Makoto, that's all you got.
I see.
Oh, I see.
I see. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to make you guys all cry.
yo.
Anyway, so you can trust me when I make that promise. So you don't gonna cry anymore.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mondo.
Sure.
Oh, the blushy blushy.
The blushies.
But I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. If I'm so weak anything can make me cry, that's not good. Still, don't stress out too much on not having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime. But then Miss Fujisaki would get smashed into a billion pieces!
Shut up, you.
You know?
Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. Looks like Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man, if we keep helping each other like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two, who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try and understand those two better? Okay, so what should I do today? Alright, Chihiro, we're coming. We're coming, Chihiro!
We're coming, Chihiro.
Is everybody we need to see gonna be basically waiting in the same place? Not you, Hifumi.
Not for me.
Hello there.
Alright, you got an idea of what to give Chihiro? Anyone got suggestions? Son, have answers? Anything? Hello there, Makoto. How nice it is to see you here. So should I hang out with Chihiro for a while?
Yay!
Yay, I really like talking with you. I spent time talking with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Chihiro a present? Obviously. Duh.
Obviously.
Which big lad? You mean Sakura? Because I feel like Sakura is the closest I get with the voices. I feel like your Mondo's also pretty close, minus the, obviously the accent. The accent's gonna make it different, but I'm really proud of my Sakura. I can really get there. I'm happy about it. It's great. I have to talk with like the lower part of my throat instead of heightening up. But we really try our hardest with the voices, so we appreciate that, you guys like
Such
them.
being weird. Okay, son.
That's fine. Oh, they have the... But, oh, okay. I see they have the numbers of how many are left. I forgot that they did that and they didn't just disappear.
The guy with the glasses, Hifumi.
Oh, Hifumi. Thank you. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, I also think my Hifumi's pretty good. The only issue I have with Hifumi is him and Monokuma are very, very similar for one person voicing both.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, the way their voice actors do them and the being two different voice actors works because it's two different people, slightly different vocal ranges, they're going to sound a little bit different.
Yeah.
But whenever I have Hifumi and Monokuma back to back, it's really fucking hard. Because I'm like, fuck, they both kind of have, like, Hifumi has an obvious lisp, and Monokuma...
Kuma Hatata.
Hakuna Matata, it means no worries. Monokuma has a slightly less obvious one, and so having to switch it is a really difficult thing to do. So I really appreciate the compliment, thank you. It's on the Discord. If you want to see what gifts he gives. Okay, 1 second. Alright. Very quickly, I don't have any of those. Prismatic hardtack. Okay.
I'm currently getting things and then I will run and catch up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. That's fine. This is the first time I've ever gotten something like this. I get the impression she liked it. That's good. No. No. What's wrong, Chihiro? Oh, it hurts. Huh? Did you get hurt, Chihiro?
You know?
Oh, well, not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night. A mosquito? Oh, I figured something serious had happened since you were saying how it hurt.
Huh?
Oh, did I give you the wrong impression? Hey, fix your Twitch. Woo! Woo! Sorry. You don't have to apologize. It was my own fault. You said it hurts? Did it really bite you that hard? Yeah, see? Look. Actually, speaking of talking with the voices, the only one I do not try at all on is Makoto. One, because he talks so much. But two, his voice pisses me off. I don't like his voice. His voice is just like so, wow, all the time.
Wow.
And trying to do it is not a fun task. I actually had a friend who wanted me to play this game out for her and do all the voices. And so I started doing it, and I gave up on his voice halfway through chapter 1. And I made it, I think, playing it through for her to chapter 3 before we decided we were eventually going to do it for the streams. And I'm like, oh, fuck it, you can watch it on the streams like everybody else. Yeah, see? Look. She held out her arm. The huge red bump stood out clearly against her pale skin. Holy crap!
What should I do?
It's way past itchy now. It really hurts. But why is it so big? Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh, no. I was awake. But you didn't notice? No, I noticed, but... But what?
You know?
Well, I felt it bite me and I looked down at it. But I didn't do anything. I just sat there and watched it suck my blood. You just watched? Why didn't you smack it?
Huh?
Because that would have killed it, right? Well, yeah, but...
You know?
It must have been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it's that hungry, I would have been really sad not to let it have anything. But it's just a mosquito. Mosquitoes are living things too, though. It might have its own mosquito family. I'm sorry, I know that's dumb. No, really, you don't have to apologize. But don't go scratching it, okay? That'll just make things worse. But what if it gets so itchy I can't take it? Well, in that case, just take the tip of your fingernail and push it into the bump. That'll help. You can also slap it. Slapping an itchy spot helps. I have to do that quite often. I get really, really bad itchy due to... I have eczema, so I get like really itchy. And so if I scratch, every time I itch, I will scratch wounds. So I just sit there and go... until the itching stops. I'll just sit there and smack myself and squirt. Like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, you itch. I see. So sometimes I itch, but like if I've been itching for a while, I switch and I just smack. Wow, I had no idea. You're so smart, Makoto. As she said that, she smiled, a little tiny cute, like a tiny cute little animal. I wonder if she does that on purpose. If so, that's a whole nother level of scary. But anyway, don't you think it's kind of strange? Huh? What is?
You know?
Well, this school's completely sealed off, right? So how did a mosquito manage to get in? Maybe there's somewhere in the school where bugs can live and grow. Some kind of nature-y spot. A nature-y place like that in the school? Well, I can't say for sure that there's not. Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out of the school. A secret passage? Well, even if there's not, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. You're right, working together is super important.
But
Of course, I don't know how I can be useful. I'll probably just weigh you all down. That's not true. It makes me feel way better knowing you're here to help.
huh?
It does? Really? Yep, so let's do our best, okay?
Thank you.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Makoto. Chihiro's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. So we've seen Chihiro once. So put Chihiro at the top, please, and then the next four in alphabetical order, starting after Sakura, if there's anybody below Sakura. Once we're all done, I head back to my room for a little while. Oof. Being eaten alive is not fun. I have the very, very sweet bloods apparently, because anytime I go out, the mosquitoes swarm to me. Like, they come in droves. You cannot see my flesh beneath the mosquitoes. Many mosquito.
Do you want me to fill it out then come back to the top?
Yep. Thank you so much for doing this, I appreciate it. I would do it, but if I did it, I'd have to click out of the game and then people wouldn't get audio.
Okay, well,
Humps. Oh, not Humps, just Whom? I see you switching it up.
I've been typing whom this entire time. It's V that does whomst.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, Humps is usually the way it is, so you've been switching it, I see.
Yeah.
People want Chihiro again already? But son, we have Chihiro at home.
We have Chihiro at home.
I say but son because I assume he's also the one who voted.
Ouch, that sucks, man.
Ooh. I feel that. You guys want to know something really, really funny? It involves really deep wounds and gore and mentions of self-harm, but the wounds were not from self-harm. So, you know, if any of that's gonna make anyone not want to listen, then you don't have to listen. But I've got wounds on my wrists, and it looks like self-harm scars. Like, it looks like somebody just... But you want to know how I got it? I was 7 or 8 years old, and I was walking a dog. He was a Boston Terrier, so he wasn't very big, but, you know, probably roughly half my size at the time. And I decided I was going to walk him for the first... You can go if you need to do something. I was walking him, you know, for the first time on my own. So I got, like, 2 feet out the door, and we had this flower patch. And Chihiro has one, I see. There was this little flower patch area, and it was inlaid with brick. So I walk out the door, make it 2 steps, and the dog starts dragging me. He drags me... I want Chihiro, not off-brand Chihiro. Fair enough, son, fair enough. So he starts dragging me, and I go down this brick, and I get this really, really deep wrist wound, as well as some wounds on my legs. And so all of them healed up pretty much without scar, except for the really deep-looking one that was on my wrist. So all through, like, elementary, middle, and high school, I was constantly getting sent to the nurse anytime I got a new teacher. Not the nurse, it was the nurse and then the counselors whenever I had new teachers. Because with my eczema, when I get really itchy, where the eczema hits me at, it flares up and it makes whatever it's, like, underneath look fresh. So if I've got a scar like that, it looks like it's a fresh wound. But, like, it's just barely started healing, you know? So I was constantly getting sent in, and I kept getting sent to, like, the counselors and stuff to talk about my bad habits. And I was like, buddy, that's a wound I got when I was 7 because I tried to walk a dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, I mean, I do have a bit of the history. But it's funny that anytime I was sent in, it was always over the one that was a scar from, like, half my life ago at that point. Like, it was so funny. Because I would get sent in, and it got to the point where the counselor would be like, is this about the arm wound? Yeah, you're wasting our time. Just take him back to class. Take him back to class. We know it was caused by the dog and the brick and the kid getting dragged and, you know, Shouldn't have walked the dog. Shouldn't have done it. Bad idea. Haunted me. Hello, spirit.
Hello.
It was really painful at the time. I got injured quite a bit as a kid. You know, I was a drink from the fucking hose, play in the yard kid. So, you know, like the way boomers always talk about how they raise their kids. One of my parents was a boomer. Ex-parents now, but one of my parents was a boomer. And so I was brought up the boomery way. And, you know, that just meant I was always out getting hurt. But, you know, it's funny because I've just got all these stories I can laugh about now. Like the time that I fell on my bike and actually rolled like a solid quarter a mile down a really steep hill. Like, I rolled as far as I'd been biking. And by the time I got back, my little fitness tracker said I had done, like, during the time frame that I had gone off on my bike and come back, it said I'd gone a mile.
Mm-hmm.
So if I biked half of it and then rolled down the hill another half and then walked back, that's a mile. So, you know, that would be a quarter mile that I fucking rolled down this steep ass, almost 45-degree angle hill. But I've just got all kinds of funny fucking stories. Like, they weren't funny at the time. They sucked at the time, but, you know, they're funny now.
Mm-hmm.
And I love telling them, honestly. But yeah, it was really good for the new teachers to notice. I got to where I would thank the teacher. I'd be like, I appreciate that you're being vigilant, but no, I have eczema, and this is an old scar. It just looks fresh because the eczema's kicking up. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But they would still, you know, send me anyway. I also had one teacher who was constantly sending me in because my artwork was apparently troubling. Like, I got sent in once a week from this teacher. Like, she would, we had notebooks that we would do for the class, and we were only allowed to have those notebooks out when we were in our class, so all my doodles would be in this notebook.
Mm-hmm.
And part of our graded assignment was she would grade that we had done notes. So every week when it was time for her to grade my notebook, every week, me and that notebook had to go to the counselor. Every fucking week. The only week that didn't happen was there was a substitute teacher for an entire week, and that week it did not happen. But every other week, she was just like, nope, I saw your notebook, you know the drill, office, now. And I'm like, why? I don't want to.
You don't wanna.
I don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll go explore. Alright guys, we're gonna find Chihiro again. Let's go.
Again.
No off-brand Chihiro. We don't want Chihiro at home. We want Chihiro in the laundry room. You know what I needed as a kid? I needed those free wellness shots. If you've not given Factor a try, you should do it. Just for the wellness shots and the creamy chickens alone.
Mm-hmm.
I had to think about it. Also, what's it called? The creamy chicken. Creamy chicken. I dream of the creamy chicken. I will have to pay attention to their menu, and whenever they're offering creamy chicken again, I'm gonna have to get it again because it was just so good.
Mm-hmm.
We've already talked to you. What's wrong? Did you need something? Should I hang out with Chihiro for a while? You want to sit down and talk for a while? I spent some time talking with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Let's give Chihiro a present.
Present.
Presents! Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try... Oh, I don't have two of those shirts. Damn it. I was wanting to give her the same shirt that I gave Mondo, but I only had one. Damn it. Oh. Okay, I don't think I have anything else that Chihiro likes. Rose whip, no. I don't have anything else that Chihiro likes, guys. I'm so fucking sad right now. So to get the rest of the dialogue, I have to give Chihiro a gift. Looks like it. So I guess we're talking to Chihiro again.
Just a second.
Because I didn't get any dialogue. I guess I'm feeling hungry. I better eat something before it's nighttime. Shit, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to actually give Chihiro a gift. I should have given her something, even if it was something she wasn't gonna like, I guess.
Yeah, you do have to give her a gift or to speak.
Shit, I'm sorry, guys. Instead of holding another vote, do we just want to do Chihiro again? Because we have one more. And I'll just remind me to go to the store. I will go to the store and I will keep going until I get something Chihiro likes. I just wanted to get something to eat, and now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no, I guess I'm already roped in.
Hey Makoto, perfect timing.
Huh? What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favour to ask.
Okay, yeah, let's just do Chihiro again. Okay, got it, guys. You got it. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's shoot. Whichever one of you sneeze. One of the kitties sneeze.
Sneeze. You came at just the right time. I must ask for your full cooperation.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto, you've got to be our witness.
Witness to what?
What?
This guy's been talking shit about me since day one, calling me a coward and shit like that.
You're corrupt.
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems. That's why you can't do what society asks of you. Why you walk around dressed like that?
He looks fucking good, leave him alone.
The fuck do you say? You don't know shit.
You hear me?
You've already lost to yourself, but you're such a
Guys.
coward you don't even realise it.
Guys,
Damn you.
just fucking kiss and get it over with. Just go to the bathhouse and fucking get it over with. Come on. Okay, you can read now.
So what? You're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
You'll take your gift and you'll like it.
I know I am.
You wanna fight?
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove what you got. You got what I don't. I accept your challenge.
What?
So that's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta bear witness.
You're gonna throw down? You're not gonna like start punching each other, are you?
Hey,
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? With a sauna inside.
I see.
I see. A simple endurance contest, is it?
Got it.
We're going to see who can stay in the sauna the longest, am I right?
Piece of shit.
Goddamn straight.
Are you guys really gonna go through with this?
Stop fucking around.
Shit, yeah. He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyway. People like him are, without exception, all talk.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Oh, let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right?
Interesting.
You son of a bitch.
We're gonna battle with all our clothes on.
Ridiculous.
That's idiotic. Suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, are you afraid? You're gonna regret this.
Stop fucking
Shut
around.
up and let's do this.
Mondo.
All our clothes on. Taka, that doesn't look like all your clothes on.
What, asshole? You can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge. And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys? It just so happens I was born with a red face.
Hey, me too. I came out vibrantly fucking red. I came out so red that Claire and Lawrence thought there might be something wrong with me. Not even kidding. True story.
You don't
I was red and covered in hair.
big man. Heck, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good. I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
Are they okay? I tried to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a few dozen minutes. Then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
I love these dangling his towel over his hair.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold. That's probably not good.
Guys, I know you want to prove how big your dicks are. I mean, how big of badasses you are, but don't you think you've had enough?
Shut up!
I just can't win. And now he can't go get a snack. Look at that. Fucking tragedy.
Fucking
This is a school
shame.
announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Goodbye, Furious.
The dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
My Furious.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Oh,
Don't
stop
miss
poking.
the
It's so
best
funny.
fight.
I've made him watch the movie, I think, twice.
Mhm.
The only movie I've made him watch more than that is Step Brothers. We watch Step Brothers like every 3 months.
Because every 3 months my brain resets and I forget I've seen it.
I'm like, hey, you know what would be funny? Step Brothers. And he's like, oh, what's that? And then he's like, oh, shit, wait, no, I know. I'm like, no, it's too late, I'm already putting it in. He's like, no, I remembered. I already put it in. It's starting. He's like, I remember now. Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie.
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie.
He read it.
Did he read it? Cool.
Yeah. I was just waiting for him to finish.
Or you lose. That's
Can you not hear anymore?
listen to you. You
I
son of a
accidentally
bitch.
skipped through a lot yet.
Oh.
Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
I was just looking at you because I could hear rumbling over there and I was wondering what you'd possibly broken this time.
I dropped the phone.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
The gates of hell, that's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys.
Yeah, you hear him? Better crawl him back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning. You'll fall down in front of me. Down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Taka. Taka.
That's what this whole thing was
The
about.
closet is made of glass with him, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Like, some people live in glass houses, but Taka, you live in a glass closet.
Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode.
I
Right
don't know,
back at you.
Something might explode in your face, Mondo, if you're not careful. Okay, good night then. I really hope those two don't overdo it, but I'm sure to the death. No, surely they wouldn't go that far. The concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. I have only been to a sauna one time, and it was very, very brief. I took a cruise with some ex-family, and I used their sauna, but I was in there for maybe 15 minutes before I gave up. The other people I wasn't supposed to go in, for the record. It was against the rules of the religion that the people I was traveling with were a part of, and the religion they were trying to force me to be a part of. So I wasn't technically allowed in there, but I went in anyway. But the reason I gave up was I was in there, and it was, you know, separated by men and women. And I'm like, I am in a room full of a bunch of women. I don't like this. I feel really weird being a guy in a room with a bunch of women. But, you know, I had like double D's at that point, so I couldn't exactly go, I am a man, let me in the men's one.
No.
Which, you know, probably would have also not been a great idea anyway, because I was like 17 at the time. And the group of women I was in with, they were probably all at least 40. So, you know, throwing a 17-year-old with an AFAB body and a group of like adult men barely clothed would have been probably a bad idea.
Probably, yeah.
So either way, I was kind of fucked, and I was like, oh. So it kind of put a nasty taste in my mouth about the idea of saunas, but I would really like to go to one at some point. Like, if I can find one that's like mixed gender or like more queer affirming, I would love to go to one at some point. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Have to go sometime. I love how the picture is waving at us.
Yeah.
If fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know.
This sounds like the kind of thing that would send you into a fucking crisis.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you have to hear me reading it. No crisis for you.
No crisis for me.
So are we gonna have to take the death counter up? Did they both die in the sauna?
Good morning, everyone. It is now.
I took the headphone off
and
to itch,
nighttime is
and I almost started
over.
reading the line, forgetting he
Time to
reads them.
rise and shine. Get ready to greet
Like,
another
Brian, I don't want to take your job.
beautiful day.
Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survived. Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual, and when I entered...
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
I think they both went fucking delirious in the gay sauna.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yo,
Hey, Makoto. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday.
Are they friends now?
They've been like this all morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. Feels gross.
what?
Feels gross. Hell no. Feels great, more like. This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. Forget her, bro. A girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman could never understand it.
Ain't that right?
What you just said? Bro, that was cool as shit. I should get a tattoo of it, Mondo. No, bro, you mustn't. Your body is a temple given to you by your loving parents.
My body is a temple given to me by me, and I will defile it with as many piercings and tattoos as I want. Fuck you, Taka. Fuck you, Claire. Fuck you, Lawrence. Fuck you, God. I will do what I want. Gonna do. Tattoos, piercings, hair dye, all of it. Surgeries.
They bonded in more ways than one.
Yeah. Oh, they fucked.
They
Yep.
fucked.
Yep, they fucked. But, no, I stand by what I just said. The only reason I don't have a bunch of tattoos and shit right now is because, one, getting away with it at work. You know, it would dictate what kind of clothes and stuff I can wear, because technically where I work kind of allows it, but it depends on, like, what department and stuff you're in, you know? And as somebody who frequently transfers departments, wouldn't be a great idea. Other reason, though, is money. So expensive to get a good artist. I've also just not settled on one here in this area yet. But if anyone knows any good Dallas artists and wants to ever message me and be like, hey, by the way, I recommend so-and-so, I'm always down for hearing it. Do it. Oh, he just fucking vanished. He was just like, whoop, gone. Whoop. But, yeah, I really want this one tattoo that's gonna be, like, matching bite marks for me and Spirit, where, like, we give each other a fucking hickey and have the hickey tattooed. And it's gonna be brilliant. We're thinking inner thigh, but we're not sure. V, son, please put the quote in the appropriate channel. Thank you. You missed Mr. Y's beautiful quote. He says, my body is a temple. Looks hundreds of years old, falling apart, and has idiots inside of it screaming for Jesus.
Incredible.
You know what to do, son. Spirit has returned.
Everton.
So, who won the contest?
Who gives a shit? Yeah, don't ask stupid questions.
It was a tie.
What matters is that we both took part in it together.
It was a tie. That's completely different from what you were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls.
Yeah, for real.
All throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience.
We get the gist
We
of
get
it.
that, Jess. Ding dong. Who could that be? Wondering who'd come to visit, I opened the door and someone forced their way in. Coco. Coco, what's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying? Well, I already know I'm annoying. I came here knowing that, so that makes it okay.
No, you're not annoying. I just wondered what was going on.
I have a favor to ask. I want you to go somewhere with me.
And where is it you want to go?
Well, the library.
Huh? Are you looking for a book or something? Why don't you just ask Byakuya? He spends all his time in the library anyway.
Mm,
Did I say something wrong?
You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret.
Well, I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet.
Then let's go to the library.
Okay, I got it. The library. Jeez, why so pushy?
Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you.
She actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library. Unsurprisingly, Byakuya was there by himself, absorbed in a book.
He's here. He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him. What? Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kind of crazy. He seems to be really focused on that book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him.
Hey, you. What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you.
Ah, so you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Of course. Now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. Hey, Byakuya? Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by a strong man? I never said that. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Get out. And go take a bath. You smell. Don't make me say it again. Go now before your stench lashes onto the entire room. Okay.
He really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did he really upset her that much?
Byakuya, to go that far. He must be really concerned about me.
What? I'm gonna let my what speak for that.
He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Makoto, what do you think?
Think about what?
Do you think Byakuya and I would be good together?
Well, I really don't know.
That's
Maybe.
true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works.
Okay.
There might come a day when you understand. Maybe. Someday. Well, bye.
Okay, well, bye.
You might have glasses, but you're blind as shit.
Alright, come on. Quotes channel. Come on, son, you know. Drill, do, think.
Do think.
There was actually a cat this time.
Mm-hmm.
It was Nagito.
Was Nagito.
Ah, young love. Ugh. Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction.
Yo.
All of a sudden, I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. There's still some time left in the day. What to do? I gotta go to the store. Gotta get Chihiro a gift.
After your Cheeto gift.
Alright guys, this might take a while because I gotta actually get something Chihiro's gonna like for us to trigger the thing. That also means after the stream tonight, I'm gonna go spend the rest of my coins so I don't have to worry about this happening ever again. So after the stream tonight, I'm gonna be sitting through here for a little bit because I'm gonna have to spend all my coins.
Okay. The game will tell you what the character's like, but only after you've given them the item. Which is a royal pain in the butt.
But because we're doing this for the stream and don't want to like run out of opportunities to go with people, so that you guys get the opportunity to see as many of their events as possible, we're cheating just a little bit. I mean, we've technically played the game before, so Spirit and I have an idea of what they like, but we're not like 100% sure, you know? So we're double checking. That's why we've had some giving us the answers. There are also correct and incorrect choices for their dialogue trees as well. Like, you want a fun fact about Chihiro? Chihiro technically likes the thong you can get out of this. I think that was an item Chihiro likes. I think that's Max gloves. Yes, okay. There's an item Chihiro likes. We're good. We can get going. Where'd you find coin?
In the dining area, the clock.
Let's go get that coin. Get that money. So we're trying to decide how to split up these chapters. We originally were splitting them in half, but I really like getting to goof off and just be silly, and you know, sit and talk about things.
Anywhere, there's one in the kitchen.
Oh, cool, thank you. I like to sit and just be like silly and talk about shit. So we're thinking about dividing, instead of into the streams into like each chapter gets 2 parts. We're thinking of 3. What do you guys think of that? Would you rather less talky and make the streams like have more of the in-game content, or do you like the way the stream has been, where it's been just kind of chill? We just sit and talk. We play the game, we talk. Queen, have you found any other ones? Okay. Just let me know as you find them, and I will track them down. I'm gonna try and find Chihiro. Chihiro is in the warehouse. Oh my god. I just... There. Okay, so in the future we'll be dividing daily life into one stream, deadly life into another, and then the trials. Because, you know, spoiler, people die. It's a killing game. People are gonna die.
People gonna perish.
Who's gonna perish? Don't know. But people gonna. There's all sorts of stuff piled up everywhere. There's all kinds of different food stacked up. Basic ingredients, to snacks and candy. It's everything anyone could ever want or need. Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? It's stuffed tight with food and drinks. It doesn't look like there are any coins to be got in the warehouse. I wonder how that teddy bear actually operates. Could it be a robot with an AI installed? No, we don't have that technology yet. Maybe it's some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future. Should I hang out with Chihiro for a while? Yes. You want to sit down and talk for a while? I spent time talking with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Let's give Chihiro max gloves.
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. This is the first time I've ever gotten something like this. I get the impression that means she liked it. That's good.
Aww.
What's wrong? That seemed like a pretty heavy sigh.
You know?
Oh, sorry. It's just everyone else is working so hard to get us out of here, but I'm no help at all. That's not true at all.
But
It's okay. You don't have to try and make me feel better. I know it's the truth. I'm completely useless without a computer in front of me. At least if I were a little stronger or something, then I'd be able to help somehow. Hey, listen, you'll get your chance. I'm sure there'll be a time when your skills will come in handy. So you don't have to worry about it so much, okay?
Huh?
My skills might come in handy. If I get a chance, I'm gonna work super hard to chip in. When it comes to computers, you can count on me. You're right about that. No matter what anyone might say, you're still the ultimate programmer. Speaking of which, how did you get into programming? Huh? Well, I mean, I always assumed most programmers were guys, so... Makoto! Makoto. Is it really that weird? No, it's nothing like that. I was just curious what got you interested in it. I mean, why programming of all things?
You know?
Why? I mean, there isn't much of a reason. I've always been kind of weak. I was never able to run around with my friends or anything. We had a computer at home, so I'd kill time poking around with it. And then I found out I really liked it. My dad was a software engineer, and he had a bunch of programs that he'd built. I found one of them and started playing around with it, adding stuff here and there. And that was how I ended up making my very first program. Interesting. What kind of program was it? A kind of database software. Database software?
You know?
A user could communicate with it, and it would take that information and find what they were looking for. It was a way of interacting with the computer without having to physically type things out. She said it could understand the user without them having to type things out. So that would have to be... Alright guys, which one we think? Voice recognition. Do we think she's touching the computer? We think she's talking to the computer? We think she's using telekinesis? What we think? Because I have this little voice next to me telling me what he thinks it is, but I'm curious if any of you have any ideas. Oh, would you look at that? The sun agrees with you, husband. Oh, everybody agrees with you. Everybody gold star.
Gold star.
That was one of the answers I remembered, but, you know, I just wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to chime in. You use voice recognition, is that it? Yup, exactly. You could talk to it, and it could actually talk back. It was a lot of fun. It didn't even really sound like me. I would get totally absorbed into talking with it. It's like a kid recording themselves and playing it back again on the Nintendo DS, which I did a lot. The key part of the program was getting it to recognize what I was saying. The recognition accuracy was the most important thing. Japanese is kind of hard, so it was pretty challenging. But you were able to do it eventually?
You're right.
Yup, and right around then, my dad found out I'd messed with his software without permission. I thought I was going to get in so much trouble. But all he said was how impressed he was. The software was able to take natural speech and pull out key search terms to retrieve information. My dad said it worked so well that it was going to change the face of software interaction all over the world. Not that VR. Oh, oops. Oops.
Yeah.
The development costs are still pretty expensive, so it hasn't spread that much yet, but anyway, I've been addicted to programming ever since. I can't really tell you how happy it made me to be able to make others happy. It's so obvious how much you love computers. You seem to just light up when you start talking about them. I'm sorry, I spent all this time just talking about myself. No, I had fun learning more about you.
Huh?
Huh? Really? Yeah, I hope you'll tell me even more next time. Okay, let's hang out again sometime. It's a promise, okay? Your hero's report card has been updated based on your experience. You have just unlocked the skill algorithm. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. I parted ways with Chihiro and went back to my room. That's it for the free time events.
No more free time.
No more free time.
Ahem. School announcement, school announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency! Emergency!
Gather in the gym. Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. Spirit is still coming. He decided he was gonna walk.
Yeah, I took the long way.
I teleported.
Asking us to gather together all of a sudden, like this? What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed, what might await us this time? Keeps things interesting, that's for certain.
How is that funny? Why can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of every episode.
what the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up,
You, Byakuya.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that, and still keep your sanity.
What is
I'm not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking to us about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well,
That's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
The police suck!
On the contrary, the mastermind may just be that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it
Probably wouldn't be that hard. This might not be related, but...
Then don't say it.
Nope, I think I'm gonna say it.
It's not like
No,
some
based
cool
for me.
mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall just staring off into space, when all of a sudden I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was.
What kind of sound?
Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
Serious.
Yeah, I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything.
Mr. Nimbus. Then you definitely made it up. Must
The
have just been the
fucking
sound
ocean.
of the ocean in that head of yours.
I know that you weren't really a fan of Rick and Morty when I showed it to you, but I do remember you thinking Mr. Nimbus was fucking funny. Mr. Nimbus is great. He's Mr. Nimbus. He controls the police. Help. What?
Yo-ho-ho.
Oh, yes. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? I thought maybe, but like I wasn't sure and I panicked.
You panic.
And you have the ability to skip ahead and
Yeah.
see, so.
Boing.
Yo-yo-yo-yoing.
Yo-ho-ho. He's arrived.
What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That kind sounds like a construction in a way. What the fuck are you talking about? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, and I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret.
Fine, then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum boring everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today.
The next blackened hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting really bored.
Hey,
So I've come up with a new way to motivate you.
Motivate? Is this another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing and try to drive us all to murder?
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't.
That's very big talk. Do your best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there are things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own and dug up some of your darkest secrets.
and those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched up the envelope with my name on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in the 5th grade. Oh, come on, that's not a big fucking deal. That's not worth killing anyone over.
No.
What?
How? How'd you find out about this?
Everyone started talking at once.
You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all of your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by in a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Yeah. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing?
That's what you mean by motivate.
Yup, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right?
It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that.
What did you say?
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of...
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still connected to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you won't just kill each other over this stuff? That fucking sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed, fare not well.
With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gem's depths. Fuck's sake.
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right? Good news, everyone, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now? If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right? Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for ya.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
It's okay,
Come
just a
on.
little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly,
As I said,
Here we
Come
go.
on, come on, come on, come on.
I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Yeah!
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry, I really don't want to talk about it right now.
but
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. See, now I've got a question for you that you might know the answer of, because you tend to follow, like, social media accounts and stuff like that
Mhm.
closer than me. Do they ever, like, have any of the developers ever said what was in other people's videos or what was in people's motivational letters
I
here?
don't think so.
Because I would really like to hear it. Obviously, and this is not a spoiler because I'm not going to tell you what it is, but by the end of the game, you will know Chihiro's. I know what Chihiro's is. Like, you are not directly told that it's definitely what's in the letter, but when you find out, you know that that's what's in Chihiro's letter.
Mhm.
Obviously, we know what's in Makoto's letter. And I've got a fair inkling of what's probably in Mondo's. But for everybody else, fuck knows.
I know with the videos, you can kind of figure out what everyone's is. It was all just videos of them, of people they were
Close to.
close to. Because
So
even
what,
if you
Toko's
can't-
was nobody?
Even if you can't gather that, no. Even if you can't gather that from context clues with this game, the spin-off game
Mhm.
tells you.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I was like, you probably know things. After the stream, I want to hear what you know, because like I forget. It's been a while.
Mhm.
The only one I've played even somewhat recently is this one, and only up to chapter 3, because I had a friend, like I said, who wanted to hear me do it with all the voices.
Mhm.
She decided she really liked my Monokuma and was like, "Come on, do the rest of it." So I did up to chapter 3, and then that was when we agreed we're gonna do it for the stream, and I was like, "Okay, you can watch with everybody else. It's fine." Besides, I'll have you to help share the voices, and I won't lose my voice after every chapter.
Yeah. The letters, I don't know. I don't think you find out what's in everyone's letters.
I mean, you can figure out like some of them.
Yeah.
Because the people I named, Chihiro, Mondo, and then obviously Makoto, you're told. I know all of those. Fucking Taka's is probably something stupid, like he was late for school once.
Probably.
He wore mismatched socks on picture day or something. Like his is probably something fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably part of why he was so eager to share his. Because it's embarrassing, but like it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
But I can only imagine what some other people's were.
Yeah.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
I also think I know what Sakura's is. I'm gonna jokingly say that it's that she uses steroids, but that's not it. There's you find out later something that she wants to keep a secret, and I think that secret is probably what's in the letter. That that or it could be steroids. Could be.
That's true.
Everyone's that much against it. Even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it.
I hope you're right. A secret so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right?
Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty.
The way you keep repeating it makes me worry even more.
Yeah, I think Toko's is also revealed.
Toko's is also revealed?
Yeah, Toko's is.
Okay, tell me after.
Okay.
Taka.
Taken.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right, B. Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking with Sakura's. For anyone who's not gone through the game before, if you don't like us speculating like this, let us know. But we are very intentionally trying not to give actual spoilers because we want you to be able to experience the game like we did for the first time, not knowing anything, because it's really a great series. It has some problematic shit occasionally because there are some things they really didn't know how to write, but that's great otherwise.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be
Careful with
locked,
the names.
and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets are memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super long day today. Ugh. It was a fake yawn, but I can feel a real one coming. There it is.
Yep.
I fell asleep. But what I didn't know was that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Monokuma Theater! Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between, like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it?
Plot twist, Makoto pissed the bed.
He probably did. I bet he still pisses the bed even now. Well, Makoto pisses the bed at the slightest sign of danger. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. Make that choice, then put it into action. It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation. Resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
I just want to imagine that these Monokuma Theater moments are all fucking Makoto's fever dreams.
Yeah.
Good
Good morning! Ah! Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. What?
Say what?
Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Primal fear. I don't think so.
I've seen it.
You want to put that down on our watch list? Because lately we've been struggling to find stuff to watch. Does it stream on anything in particular? I mean, I know that what streams there and what streams here will be different, but I've got a VPN, so it's fine. Good luck! Something happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would... But what if... Oh no, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall.
Oh, Makoto.
Are you okay, buddy?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too?
It's on Netflix.
Ooh.
Cool.
Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Yakia. You're the only ones here. Where's everyone else?
Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned.
The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that.
Huh?
To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realise how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself.
It can be co-op if you make it co-op. Me and Spirit have made it co-op.
You made it co-op. Shut up back here. You don't know shit. You don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
You don't know shit. You know what? It's time for me to take my mouse and go. Smack.
What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the
Stop saying that already.
There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait,
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
that's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot.
Someone's eager.
Someone's excitable.
Let's see, where are people gathered? He's already back to the library. He gives no fucks. I guess we have no choice but to walk around, because it seems like people are kind of scattered. I didn't mean to pull up the thing. Zoom. Almost got him. Well, it's probably going to be in one of the new rooms. I say, pretending I know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Where could it be?
Where it be?
Anyone have any guesses? I'm waiting on some good, solid guesses. No, I didn't mean to get stuck on that door. I don't want to give anything away.
Maybe Psych on the bathroom with a knife.
You're a chapter late, V. Here, let's try the bathroom. Nope. Can't go in the bathroom.
Did the mother happen in the boy's shitter?
No. There's nothing in the boy shutter.
Damn. Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the kitchen.
Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Let's go. No! I keep pressing the wrong fucking button.
Son says he cannot
Yes,
say anything.
Son
because he
cannot say
knows.
anything because he knows I can't walk directly there because I know. I just don't remember how I figured it out last time. I think I just exhaustively went through all the rooms. Does not appear to be in the kitchen.
I've not seen any wrenches either.
No. Might be wrenches in the toolkits. Let's just walk around and talk to people who are in the hallways. See if that gives us any idea.
So,
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? There's that one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for...
Alright, so second floor. Alright guys, left or right? Left or right? Left beef.
beef.
Fuck, I keep hitting that button. I don't mean to. I keep hitting it with my nail. Pressing like the other button with my finger and hitting that with my nail.
Oofed.
I had short nails for like all of 5 minutes and I'm suddenly not used to them anymore. The door to the girls' locker room, I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
It's all clear now.
You skipped over the line.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck, what did it say?
Just investigation.
Investigation?
Just as I thought.
Byakuya?
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place.
Come on.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Suspicious?
Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
Perv. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. Alright, you guys ready? We ready? At that moment, time froze. No! I actually ugly sobbed my first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking ugly sobbed. And when I first played these games through, I was still residing with my ex-parents. And they actually came in the room to find out what was wrong, and I had to make up some kind of story because I wasn't allowed to be playing video games. Like, if it had it over an E rating, I wasn't allowed. And I was like 20 at this point. I was just staying with them in laps with like places I could stay. You know, one place had ran up, and I didn't have a chance to move to another place in time. So I was like, I saw a really, really cute puppy on Facebook. And that was the story I went with.
Yeah.
But I was just sat there fucking ugly sobbing for like a half hour. So, anyway, before we proceed with the stuff, death counter up.
Oh
What?
shit, yes, oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Sorry, the fucking noise that comes out of him. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. That's not what I would call that. That's not at all what I would call that.
No.
He pissed the bed right then and there.
That's the bed.
Boy's life of despair. Deadly life. Alright, guys.
We done.
Yes, we done. Shit, I can't go around in between and do the things. Fuck. Well, there's gonna be a point in the stream where I'm just gonna sit there and do the coins, and you guys are gonna have to sit and watch me, I guess. Oh well.
I know, the baby, the child.
Chihiro is one of my favorite characters across all the games.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad for them. I really do. And I fucking ugly sobbed. I ugly sobbed my way through this whole chapter. Like, the entire chapter got me.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I know, your child. Our grandchild.
The baby.
Take off the hats, put them on the chest. Okay, so,
As sad as that is our time today at a close. So tomorrow is Sporadic Saturday, and what are we doing, Spirit? What is the name of the DLC for the Party Card 2?
We are going to be playing the Alien Butt Form DLC for Party Hard.
Yes, we're gonna be partying our butts off. It's gonna be great.
Oh, you were about to ask hypothetical questions that we know the answers to? Oh.
Go ahead and ask them. We're not gonna answer them seriously though. If you want like bullshit answers, though, we'll give them to you if that would make you feel any better.
Thank you, son.
Thank you, son.
Yes, V has so kindly put up our BlueSky, our throne, my channel, and the 2 free wellness shots.
Yes.
Factor jumping in like, oh, I'm gonna get there first.
Also, there is a new one, a new command that can go up. By the way, son, I've just added it and I've not told you about it yet, so it's just, it's a surprise. But there's also goals, which talks about how you can see me wearing a little bit less tape with a little bit more of the booby action. It's gonna be great.
A little bit more of the booby action.
It's like, might as well flaunt them while I've got them. Just getting more comfortable with my body. It's fine. But maybe I just need a little motivation. Just a little motivation. Little bit. Little bit. Aw, here I was looking forward to the hypothetical questions. Damn, I guess we'll get them next time. So for this next coming week, I don't believe we have anything special going on, so it'll be streaming like normal. So we have got Tuesdays on his channel, which is right there, from the ground up. It'll be the last installment of it before he starts doing just random shit. So he's going to be doing the loading screen for his channel.
The loading screen.
He has drawn his entire channel live. He started with nothing, and now this bitch is here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Oh shit! Wait, is calling you a bitch offensive since you're a transgender dog boy?
Unbelievable. No, you're fine.
Okay. I jokingly ask because I call him bitch all the time, and I'm pretty sure if it actually bothered him, he would tell me. But so we got that on Tuesday. Wednesday we've got the House of Fata Morgana, where we're going to be starting the salvage.
I have
Thursday we are doing the beginning of Resident Evil 6, and I think we're going to start with Leon's route. I think that's the way they recommend you play the game. I have to double check.
Possibly.
And then we're back with this next Friday. So that's us.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Let me see if we've got some peoples to raid.
I have froze. I'm just going to stay frozen.
That's okay, you can stay frozen. We've got Lady Chaos VTuber with Sons of the Forest.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go raid her because her channel is awesome.
Yes.
Keep it creepy.
Keep it weird.
And most importantly, don't sob your fucking eyes out. It's gonna be okay. No, I'm joking. You can sob.
Nothing
it's
is
ugly.
okay. Chihiro
Nothing is okay. Chihiro is gone. And guess what, bitches? It gets worse. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.